Okay guys, now that I have the top off, to actually get the DC connector out, I'm going to have to detach these two screws so I can lift this guy up and pull the DC connector out here. This is the old one, so then I also have to pull it out here to unconnect it from the motherboard. So let me try to do that first. Come out. Okay, so that came out. Looks like the red wire was on the left, or the power, and maybe the white wire is the ground. It's on the right. So when I put the new one in, I'm probably going to have to plug it in the exact same way. So just kind of remember that. Hopefully you can see the colors from there. But to actually get this guy out, well, maybe it comes out without disconnecting it from the disconnecting these two screws. It looks like it'll pull out. I'll pull it out without disconnecting it, but if I can't get the new one in, then I may have to disconnect these two guys to get the new one in. But I'll just pull this one out for now, see if it works. But so give me a second. Okay, so I took the old one out. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a piece that's missing. I showed you at the beginning of the video. So that's why I had to get a new one. So I bought a new one. Basically, I called HP and got the part number for this particular laptop for that replacement. So you might want to do that. Call them and get the exact part number. I may put the part number on the screen later when I edit the video, but you want to get that part number so you'll make sure you have the right replacement part. So I'm going to go get the new replacement part and put it in. Okay, so this is the new part. Probably can't see it, but it has that piece that was broken off of the old part in there, the little black piece. So I'm going to try to plug this guy in. So that went in pretty easily. Plugged it in. I'm going to try to snake this guy up under. Okay, there are two more screws I'm going to have to undo. And it's around this power button, but I have to undo them to get this DC connector into this harness. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to take these two screws out. This one. This one. Holds the panel connector together. These wires so that I can slide it in place. Put it on the right side. Okay, so I was able to snake it under here. Okay, so let's see. So see if I can slide it in place. Okay, so it's slid in place. And just checking it. Looks like it lines up in the hole, so should be good. So, okay, so it's back in place. So should be good to go. Just gonna put this wire down so it's not sticking up. Maybe slide it right here so it's not sticking up. So it's flush. Okay, so I slid the DC harness up under this holder of this chassis, but I had to undo these screws first, and so I'm going to tighten the screws back up, but this DC connector is under the chassis now, or the holder, you know. So now I'm just screwing the 2 screws back in. Okay guys, again, this is the old part. Wish you could see how it's broken on the inside, but I guess it's not clear. But so I don't know if you can see it, but this is the new part is in. This is where it's at right here. It snakes on over to here. So it plugs in here and it sticks out over here. Just like that. So now I have to put everything back together, and that's what I'll do next. Okay, so got everything fixed. I plugged it in once. Make sure it goes in, doesn't move, nothing breaks. So unplug it. So I'm going to put this back together and close it up.